Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. It's NBA on ESPN Friday as we get set for Amir Johnson and the Boston Celtics taking on Greg Monroe and the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, as this game gets underway, Jeff, is there anybody that stands out in your mind that they need to focus on against the Bucks tonight?
Greg Monroe is finally in the position he should be, which is a starting center in the NBA. This left-hander can pass it exceptionally well out of the post, and he can absolutely punish you against single coverage in the low post. He is a very good rebounder. He is a starting caliber center.
Able to convert the free throw, and he completes the three-point play. Crowder fires away from downtown. Misfires from long distance. Carter Williams into the front court. Nice ball movement. To the rim, nice adjustment. Antetokounmpo's first shot of the night won't go. Puts it back up and in on the follow from Greg Monroe. He's averaging 15 points per game this season.
Pound the offensive boards. Get extra possession. Great job in the pursuit of the basketball and then finishing at the rim.
Puts it up from downtown. Red leads, unable to hit from beyond the three-point arc. Puts it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Moves around the defender. To the rim. Converts on the inside.
Hey, that's one you just have to tip your hat to the shooter. Knocked in a contested two-point shot.
Parker. Plenty of people shocked, Jeff, when the Philadelphia 76ers traded former Rookie of the Year Michael Carter Williams, but things are working out well for him in Milwaukee.
You think about it, Mike. You know how much they had to believe in Michael Carter Williams to trade Brandon Knight, who had played very well for him? They had to really believe in this guy. Now, yeah, he has to improve his shooting without question to reach his vast potential, but this is a very, very good basketball player.
Bradley's shot swatted away to the rim. Nice touch at the basket.
Look at that release of that layup. Up and over the outstretched hand and the shot blocker. Beautiful touch.
Beats his man. Carter Williams on the drive, unable to flip it in.
You got to finish with strength in the paint. You can't go up weak like that.
Good finish inside. 4-2. Milwaukee's leading Boston by a score of 9-6. Shut down, forced to make the pass. Antetokounmpo's jump shot won't go.
Hey, that shot right there is exactly the type of shot you have to force if you're the defensive team trying to work your way back into the game.
And he'll head to the line with under 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
For Boston, Jay Crowder to the line.
Jay Crowder had inconsistent opportunity in Dallas. He goes to Boston and he finds more opportunity to play, and he came through. He's a good shooter, and he's an excellent defender. And again, he's one of those guys that can play multiple positions that you're always seeking to find.
Hey, Jeff, one thing you know when you play the Celtics, that starting backcourt, they'll get after you defensively. That's got to be tough for opponents.
There's no question. The size, the strength, the defensive IQ, and the toughness of Marcus Smart and Avery Bradley sets a defensive tone. They don't have great defenders.
Puts it down! What a play! And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
To Olynyk. He's averaging 10 points per game this season. Milwaukee's leading Boston by a score of 11-9. To Parker. They double him. With no room to shoot, knocks it down. That's a two-pointer, and it's a 4-point lead for the Bucks.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor, and that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
To Parker. The two defenders swarm. Kicks it out to the perimeter, gets it up for two, nails it.
The assist from number 34, Antetokounmpo.
Gets inside. Smart for two, lets it go. Gets that one to drop. 4-2. Parker. Terrific ball movement. Goes to the goal. Sweet adjustment, but can't get it to drop. 4-2 off the follow from Greg Monroe. He's averaging 15 points per game this season.
The finish of your defense always has to be blocking out and securing the defensive rebound. Here they didn't do it. Good pursuit on the offensive board and allowed him to stick it right back in.
The assist from number 0, Avery Bradley.
Milwaukee's leading Boston by a score of 17. to 15. Sends it into the post for the layup. Nice finish around the rim.
The assist from number 12, Jamari.
To Bradley. He's averaging 13 points per game this season. And back outside. That's a catch and shoot for three. Bang! From downtown.
3 points. The assist.
Middleton against Bradley.
Avery Bradley.
So the first quarter comes to an end. The Celtics down by 1. We'll have more Friday Night NBA from ESPN after the break. Second quarter set to begin. Some impressive shooting numbers. Jeff, is it good offense or bad defense?
Both. The offense is superior right now, Mike. The shot making, the passing, the ball movement. But the defense, my goodness, was it bad. You've got to close out harder than that and take away the open shot.
Vasquez shoots the three. The Bucks with the offensive rebound for a new 24.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
Double team, still puts it up. Using something he picked up from Rick Carlisle when he played for him in Dallas, Jason Kidd likes to give his players a written test on game days. They include questions about NBA history and team plays. That's a pretty interesting tactic, don't you think?
Yeah, some guys really understand the history of the NBA, and others, I've been witness to this. The great Oscar Robertson walked through Madison Square Garden, and nary a person or player even recognized who he was. I'm like, are you kidding me? This guy's a human triple-double. Oscar Robertson did it for a season, and he could walk through Madison Square Garden, and no one even knows who he is? What a joke. Good for Jason Kidd. Good for the professor.
The pass is deflected, and they get the turnover. Turner fires another shot, knocks it down for 2. 1 point lead for Boston.
You can tell both of these teams are completely unselfish with the basketball. Look at the assist total, and you can tell that both teams have learned very well that sharing is the true joy in this game.
Smart. Jeff, the big offseason acquisition was Greg Monroe. How does he fit with this team?
Oh, I think he's a great fit. Surprising. Everyone thought Monroe was going to pick a big city, big market. Instead, he chooses the up-and-coming Bucks, and I think it's going to work very, very well for both he and the Bucks. Because, Mike, he can go down on the block, he can punish you down there, he's an excellent passer, and he is capable of playing up in the elbow area as well.
Knocks down the first one. Milwaukee's playing some great team basketball, Jeff. You've got to love what you're watching.
It's the combination of passing and movement. You can always pass the ball, but to get the proper movement and maintain your spacing, that's what makes a team special on offense.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. The perfect dish to the basket, flips it up. It's good. A 2-pointer, and it's a 2-point lead for the Celtics.
The ball movement in this game has been phenomenal, forcing a lot of defensive rotations and ultimately a lot of passes leading to direct scores.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, number 31, John Henson.
Double team closing in. Mayo for 3. Wide open. Won't go. This is his first field goal attempt of the night.
That's solid offense. Getting their best players, their best shots, in their best spots. It didn't go in, but that's how you win games.
Gets right inside. And the paint can't hit. Johnson the rebound. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season.
When you see how many rebounds these teams have already combined for, the story about this game is rebounding. But the real story is neither team can make a shot. That's why the rebounding numbers are so high.
Parker. Tied up and has to pass. Inside. Unable to flip it in.
Closing out defensively is the most important aspect of team defense. Great contest.
Tough to make your mark in the league when your name is Isaiah Thomas and you follow the Hall of Famer. But this young Isaiah Thomas has really started to become a nice player.
What a story. Last pick of the second round by the Sacramento Kings. and then able to get on the floor and produce. Most second-round picks don't make it in the NBA and certainly don't carve out a rotational role like Thomas has in his first couple years. I've loved watching his development, the enthusiasm he plays with, and this guy can really score the ball. And Mike, when I was thinking about that, what else would you score in basketball, if not the ball?
Boston's leading Milwaukee by a score of 32-26. Oh, he beats the defender. Vasquez, the Bucks with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Johnson in possession. Gets to the rim. There's a foul. It's called against the Bucks. Their first team foul. And Amir Johnson will go to the line. He's shooting 61% from the line on the season.
Oh, that was great body control. To be able to absorb the contact and still get off a quality shot. Just didn't get it to drop.
And he hits the first free throw.
Substitutions, Milwaukee. Stepping in for the Boston Celtics, number 0, Avery Bradley.
So he hits the first and misses the second. Excellent feed. Antetokounmpo fires away. He puts it in. A beautiful pass.
The assist from number 21, Rivas Vasquez.
To Johnson. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. It'll count if it goes. That's it for the first half. The Celtics up by 5. We'll have more Friday Night NBA from ESPN and EA Sports after the halftime break.
Welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report, brought to you by yours truly, Jalen Rose. The Celtics have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. The Bucks are in need of some changes at the half. They don't have a single player that can claim double figures in scoring. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Bench points.
The Milwaukee Bucks had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.